Hey everybody, it's Taylor with Boydston Grove, and today we're going to take a look at the xCOOL mini electric screwdriver set. Let's get into it.
Okay, but a screwdriver?
A set of mini screwdrivers is pretty much a staple in most households. I know I've always had one, whether it's to repair a set of glasses, work on a computer, change out batteries in something. So I was definitely interested when xCOOL reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to take a look at their precision mini electric screwdriver set. So let's bust this bad boy open and take a look. All right, let's see what we got here. I will say it's got a lot of weight to it. It's really heavy. It feels like it's going to be good quality. Right off the bat, I gotta say this product feels legit. It's got a good weight to it and the case is metal and nice and solid. Let's see, push the button, opens up. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at all the bits in there. It's even got drill bits. There are tons of bits in the set. Look at all these. Some of these, I don't even know what they're used for. Definitely a wide selection. Even little drill bits. They're held in with little magnets and they're easy to take in and out, but they stay in place pretty well. The screwdriver itself is really nice. It has a good weight to it. It feels really well made. I like the lights. That's pretty cool, especially if you're doing something like working on the inside of your computer or trying to work on a set of glasses or something like that and you just need that extra little light. It has a little LED screen that shows the battery life and it looks like it shows the torque setting also. The screwdriver actually charges through the case using this USB-C port that you can see right here. And yes, it does come with a USB-C cable. The set does come with a couple extra tools like a set of tweezers and this boat oar looking thing, which is actually a prying tool. Now, one of the key selling features of this electric screwdriver is that it has 5 different torque settings which you control through the little button on the end of the screwdriver. The question is, are these torque settings actually different? Can you feel the difference when you're using the screwdriver? That's what we need to determine.
We'll see.
All right, for our test, I have 4 samples here. I have a standard pine 2x4, a piece of cherry, a piece of hickory, and then a piece of purple heart. I'm gonna start by just drilling holes with one of the provided bits. Now, when you set up the torque settings on here, it actually has, for stage number 5, it actually has a picture of a drill bit. So I assume that's what they want you to use when you're using a drill bit. So let's start with the 2x4. It starts, you can't put a lot of pressure on it. All right, well, I don't even think it went halfway down. There's not much hope for the other pieces if it can't make it through this, so maybe I had my sight set too high. Let's try the cherry here. I mean, it does initially go in, and if I put really light pressure on it, it actually is going all the way in. Wow, okay. All right, let's move on to the hickory. Now this is some tough wood here. Okay, it's bogging down quite a bit, but it's actually drilling through it. I mean, for a little battery operated screwdriver, that's not bad. Oh, got a little jammed up. We'll just reverse it. All right, last but not least, let's try purple heart. Is it even gonna break the surface? Yeah, there we go, baby. Look at that. I guess the bits are pretty sharp because when I put less pressure and just let the bit do the work, it actually pulls itself through. All right, well that actually worked out really well. Let's swap out and try screwing in some screws. All right, for the screws, I have 2 different types. I have these little teeny screws that are actually used for picture hangers that I use a lot. And then I have these larger screws right here. And for the bit, I'm just using one of the extended Phillips head. It's really nice that some of the bits are extended. That's a nice feature. So let's start out with the small screw in the pine. And I'm gonna change the torque setting to number 1. Let's start with number 1. See where we can go with there. All right. All right, number 1 really doesn't want to do it, so let's swap out and let's shift to number 2. Number 3, now I have almost full battery power here, but it does not want to go. All right, let's change it one more time. Let's go down to number 4. I can definitely feel the difference with number 4. Change it one more time to number 5. I guess that's why they give you the drill bit, so you can pre-drill your holes. All right, well, it's really good at drilling holes, and maybe if I pre-drilled the holes, then the screw would actually screw in, but let's test it on a couple other things. All right, I found a little project to do to test out this mini electric screwdriver to see if it's any better than a traditional screwdriver. I got this little hard drive case and a little hard drive to install into it. Make sure this is set to the lowest setting. Yep, oh, it's magnetic, so it grabs the screw. Oh, 2 seconds, it's in. Has plenty of power to do something like this. And we're done. Huh, pretty handy. All right, for all the tests that we put this little mini screwdriver through, I would say that it did pretty good. I mean, it shouldn't be expected to go through hardwoods like Purple Heart and Hickory. Even though it did struggle a little bit, it actually was able to drill the holes through all 4 pieces of wood. So this thing actually does have some get up and go. As far as being able to tell the difference between the torque settings when I'm using it, I couldn't really tell. But I will say that when you're working on little projects like this, it has plenty of power to get done what you need to get done. Okay, this is a pretty cool little toolkit. I really have nothing negative to say. One personal point I will make is that for me, I wish they had made space in the case for those extra tools that they sent, because knowing myself, eventually those will get separated and I'll probably never find them again. But other than that, this is super cool. Like I said before, most of us have a small set of screwdrivers around the house. I know I do, but this kit right here is a definite upgrade. If you're interested in picking up one of these electric screwdriver kits by xCOOL, I'll leave the links in the description below for both Amazon and their official website. And I have coupon codes for both. If you decide to shop on Amazon, you can use the coupon code 10Boydston to get 10% off of the xCOOL electric screwdriver kit. If you decide to go to their official website, you can use the coupon code BGROVE to get 10% off there. A big shout out and thank you to xCOOL, and if you want to pick up one of these sets for yourself, I'll leave links in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, be safe, and have a great day.